Hey everybody, I'm gonna try this one more time because I messed up. It's me with the shaky video again. It's Bobby, and I realized I never showed y'all a harvest, so I put these in for reference, but I just realized that my hand can be referenced. Okay, so anyway, these are my onions. I want y'all to see that none of my onions grew onion size. They were all this size. And the only one that may have an excuse is this one, because I grew this one from seeds. But these were all sets. And last year I had big old fat onions. I don't know what happened. But from what I know, a lot of people have an excuse. They're saying that their garden didn't grow that well this year. And we think because the spring, what happened in the spring? It rained. I don't know, something, the spring started late. I don't know. This is the result. I don't know why, but it happened. I don't know things like that. And anyway, so I'm clearing out a garden bed, and I decided to take out, I took out all the onions. I'm taking all this stuff out. So I'm clearing out this bed, and one of these things in there were these green beans. So if you see how tiny, I pulled out every single green bean. Every green bean, if it was on the plant, ready or not. And I think I got a total of 3 wax beans off my wax bean plant. This one was hidden. Look at this big old thing. They supposed to be long, but you can see that it's lumpy, which means that I can't even eat this. And I don't need to save the seeds. Shoot, I might. I don't care. Okay, so here are my cutesy little carrots. This is what my carrot harvest, whenever I would pull out a carrot, would kind of look like. Huge, right? This wouldn't even get eaten by Bugs Bunny. He would probably throw it at me. But I just thought it would be so cute. I pulled out every last one of them. Remember I said that I did that with the green beans. I'm itching, y'all. I was just out there and the mosquitoes. Oh my God. So I'm shaking the camera even more today. Anyway. See, look at my little babies. These are nothing. But I wanted you to see. Here's the worst one, I think. Oh no, it ain't. That's the tail end. Here, look at this. My boyfriend was like, why did you bring that in the house? Why don't you could take that outside and replant it. I said because I wanted to bring it in here so my boyfriend could say stuff like that. Just to freak him out. Look at that baby. Can't even eat that. But I still love them all. Because I grew this and I'm proud of it. So anyway, you guys are going to see why I pulled all these out in just a second when I go outside. Oh, damn. Okay, well, I wasn't going to show y'all this yet. But anyway, I wanted you guys to see what happened. Remember, my last video was about how my garden had grown and how it looked like something out of a fantasy. It was so beautiful and blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm going to show you the results of what happened in the last couple of weeks. I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks. Y'all probably ain't even watching us no more. I don't even know when Liz put a video out, whatever. Okay, so we're going to go down here. I'm not going to go through everything I have. I'm just going to show you the aftermath of squirrels. Now, I don't mind birds eating my sunflowers and taking, advantage. But let me show y'all what squirrels did. This is all the stuff. And these are the zucchini that I had to replant. But that's neither here nor there. Look at my garden, y'all. Look at it. Remember my beautiful, beautiful sunflowers? Look at them sunflowers. They just hanging. Everybody's just hanging. Look at this. It is a mess. It looked like something came through here. Like I had a tornado. Y'all see them cartoons where you see like a whole pack of wolves or something go through and just take down a whole forest? Or something like that, I don't know. But that's what happened. look at my sunflowers. They like trees, okay? And usually what happens is, mine grow so tall, and usually what happens is when the seeds develop, they kind of fall over like that. But okay, look over here. Look at that. I took all these sunflowers out because they were bent or broken, or they didn't have any flowers left, because the squirrels, I have pictures of the damn squirrels sitting up in there just eating. I done ran out here and chased them away, because I want to see the birds. I don't mind the squirrel. So what I did here was a bunch of them, the ones that looked like they was ready, I just chopped them and threw them over here. And I threw some on the wood pile too. What I was trying to do was make it hard for them. So this, we got a hawk. I want the hawk to eat the mugs. Y'all, it's the circle of life. Come down here. I heard that hawk screaming. I said, why the hell ain't you eating these squirrels? Don't be up there screaming. The only reason your mouth should be open is to have a squirrel in it. But I digress, people. Anywho, so this is what's left of my bed with my zucchini in it. My zucchini's super dead, so I pulled it out. Look at this. I had to chop this off because the squirrels was just pulling it down, y'all. The squirrels. I can't even say nothing. But you see the headless things, what I would do, they would chop a whole head off and run off with it, which is really what I wanted them to do, because they would pull them they would pull it all the way down onto the ground, and it looked like somebody was shaking the shit out of my daggum sunflowers, like they was trying to shake them out the thing, and it was just so sad. I want y'all to see my morning glory. Y'all see that little morning glory? That, I think I've had like 5 morning glories. And this was the throwaway morning glory. Look at this sunflower. Ain't even no head on this sunflower no more. I chopped the head off, and the only reason I didn't cut the whole sunflower down was because the morning glory was wrapping around it. Y'all, I can't even breathe here. And this mosquitoes out here biting the heck out of me because it rained all last week. So these are my beans. The ones that wasn't supposed to be climbing beans. They're climbing beans. They're supposed to be bush beans. Lord have mercy on my garden. I don't know what happened this year. All my grapes was rotten. Something done. Look at this doo-doo. Where's that purple from? They ain't coming from my grapes. My grapes died. What the hell? Some of these sunflowers, the only reason I left them up. You see the little armpit babies, as Liz call them? That's the only reason I left some of them up, so that they could bloom. All my fuzzy bees, they was getting smacked around. They was getting smacked around. The squirrels would shake it, and the bees would be like, ah, why is that tornado? This is the pretty one, and there's a fuzzy bee. That's one of my only fuzzy bees out. But luckily, this is what I did. I'm not going to pull this up. It's going to shake the camera too much. I think I need to open it before I go in the house, though. See all the sunflowers? What I did was I saved them and put them under here to dry. So even though it look kind of wet under there, they're drying. I think I'm going to take them on in the house so that they can finish drying, because it is like a lot of moisture on here. And I don't know, I don't want them to get rotten. That's just so I can save the seeds, so I can start this whole grueling, sad process over. Anyway, here's a pretty sunflower that a bee is trying to get to. And anyway, oh, the train. So I have a birdie's bed, y'all. I keep saying that I'm gonna put these things in the comments, and I keep forgetting. So why y'all don't tell me? Look, you didn't put this in the comments like you keep saying you're gonna do, but you ain't do it. And then I would do it. So I'm gonna blame it on you guys for the fact that I'm not putting it in the comments. I know y'all see me wagging my finger. All right, this is one of my circular garden beds. I'm digging it out in order to put it in the birdie's bed. Well, I made it kind of like a hugelkultur or lasagna. More like a hugelkultur because I used wood in the bottom. So right now what I'm doing is I'm digging it down and getting the wood out so that I could take it to the birdie's bed over here. I try not to whip the camera around like people do in these videos. They whip the camera. You gotta close your eyes. Alright, so this is what I'm doing here. This bed comes up to lady part level. It's up to my thigh, but it's more like at lady part level. And I'm 5'8". So that's a lot better than this thing, which sunk down. And it's all the way, I think it's only 2 feet. It's like to my knee. So, and this is a terrible bed. Don't do this. Do not do this. As I'm scooping this out, dirt is flying out the little holes in the side. Just don't do that, y'all. I learned y'all lesson for you, okay? Look, here we go, another sunflower. Beheaded. Ugh. But this is still going good over here. I'm still getting peppers, and this thing seems like it wants to take over the... And you know what? I'm still zoomed in, right? Nope, I wasn't. Please don't give me too many bad comments, y'all. I'm sitting here itching. And I'm shaking the camera because I'm scratching my butt here because they got me around the butt. And I just wanted y'all to see this video real quick. I didn't want to leave y'all out in limbo. But anyway, here's my marigolds. This one got pretty big. And this marigold look like I want to try to take over my pepper plant. I'm still getting peppers here and there. But they're nothing's prolific anymore. It's September. Stuff's supposed to be dying. So I already started. Once I fix the other bed, I'm putting in my fall crops. I have my kale and all that goodness. So anyway, you can tell it wasn't raining, and then it started raining all of a sudden. Look at my tomatoes. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, see how my tomatoes did? But let me tell you something. That's like being in love with like a wrinkled old lady or a wrinkled old man. You still gonna get up in there. So, oh, that was kind of foul. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna eat them tomatoes. So that's pretty much all I got to show y'all. It ain't nothing going on. I guess the last thing I'll show you over here is my little watermelon. That ain't gonna taste like nothing. But like I said, remember I said that when my watermelon, I'm gonna thank my little plant for all it gave me and all it did with its one little stem. And it worked so hard just to produce this one little watermelon. Thank you, little plant. And I'm going to cherish this watermelon. I'm going to probably try to eat it and then end up spitting it out. And I still say thank you. It's okay. And I'm going to try again next year. And that's all we can say, right? We garden. We do our best. Have fun with it. And if you can just laugh at yourself, watch the squirrels shake down the most beautiful thing that you waited an entire growing season for. Look how far up I think I'm pointing to the sun. You can laugh about something that get destroyed by squirrels after you waited so long for it to bloom. Then you're doing what you're supposed to in your garden. You're supposed to enjoy it. And the fact that I get to share it with y'all and hear all the beautiful comments and the encouragement, I love it. And you guys, you might not see too many videos anymore coming from me because it's the end of my growing season. It really ain't nothing to show. But like I said, this was like, I had so much fun with you guys. So hopefully, maybe I'll do this again next year and you guys will stick with me. I think I have another channel. If I decide to go narcissistic for the wintertime, then I'll go ahead and I'll give you a link to my other channel. But y'all got to remember to tell me to link you, because for some reason, I can't remember. So I'm going to back up here because my garden look kind of okay from this angle. So as it was in those first days when I was first doing my videos, this is that shot from the back of the garden, isn't it? Well, you guys, I will see you, and you have a great day. Oh, and I'll try to say it right this time. Don't forget to deadhead your flowers. Don't forget to deadhead them. All right? That was my goodbye line. Bye.